Hello students. In the last lecture we solved some examples from our exercise number 1.1 of chapter 1st complex number. Today again we will solve some more examples from the same exercise number 1.1. See the first example. The common instruction is evaluate following. First example is I raised to 888. Second one is I raised to 93. Third I raised to 58. 1 upon I raised to 58. Fourth I raised to 30 plus I raised to 40 plus I raised to 50 plus I raised to 60. And fifth example is I raised to 49 plus I raised to 68 plus I raised to 89 plus I raised to 110. Now to evaluate all these, we use powers of I. The concept powers of I. In that we generalize one result. That result is I raised to 4n is equal to 1. I raised to 4n plus 1 is I raised to 4n plus 2 is equal to minus 1. And I raised to 4n plus 3 is equal to minus I. We use these results to evaluate these examples. So we evaluate one by one. So consider first I raised to 888. We rewrite it as I raised to 4 multiplied by 222. In all these, n belongs to integer, means z. Now here n is 222, means it is of the form I raised to 4n. And we know value of I raised to 4n is 1, and therefore the value for I raised to 888 is 1. Now see the second example. I raised to 93. It is equal to I raised to 4 multiplied by 23 plus 1. 4 into 23 is 92 plus 1 is 93. Now it is of the form I raised to 4n plus 1. And value of I raised to 4n plus 1 is I. And therefore value for I raised to 93 is equal to I. Third example is 1 upon I raised to 58. It is equal to I raised to minus 58. And we rewrite this as I raised to 4 multiplied by minus 15 plus 2. Means I raised to minus 60 plus 2, it is minus 58. Now it is of the form I raised to 4n plus 2. And value for I raised to 4n plus 2 is minus 1. And so value of 1 upon I raised to 58 is equal to minus 1. Now see the fourth example. I raised to 30 plus I raised to 40 plus I raised to 50 plus I raised to 60. And these can be written as I raised to 4 into 7 plus 2 plus I raised to 4 into 10 plus I raised to 4 into 12 plus 2 plus I raised to 4 into 15. So using the above results, value for I raised to 4 into 7 plus 2 is minus 1. I raised to 4 into 10, it is 1. I raised to 4 into 12 plus 2, it is again minus 1. And I raised to 4 into 15 is 1. And so it is equal to 1 minus 1, minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. Means here all the terms get cancelled, and so the value for this I raised to 30 plus I raised to 40 plus I raised to 50 plus I raised to 60 is 0. See the next example, example number 5. I raised to 49 plus I raised to 68 plus I raised to 89 plus I raised to 110. In the similar way, we expand the powers. Here it is I raised to 4 into 12 plus 1 plus I raised to 4 into 17 plus I raised to 4 into 22 plus 1 plus I raised to 4 into 27 plus 2. Substituting the corresponding values, here we get it is equal to I plus 1 plus I minus 1. Now plus 1 minus 1 get cancelled and I plus I is 2I. So value for I raised to 49 plus I raised to 68 plus I raised to 89 plus I raised to 110 is equal to 2I. Now see the next example, example number 2. It is simplify I raised to 592 plus I raised to 590 plus I raised to 588 plus I raised to 586 plus I raised to 584 whole divided by I raised to 582 plus I raised to 580 plus I raised to 578 plus I raised to 576 plus I raised to 574. Now we have to simplify this. We observe in the numerator I raised to 584 is the common part for all the terms, and similarly in the denominator I raised to 574 is the common term. And so consider the given term. It is I raised to 592 plus I raised to 590 plus I raised to 588 plus I raised to 586 plus I raised to 584 whole divided by I raised to 582 plus I raised to 580 plus I raised to 578 plus I raised to 576 plus I raised to 574. Now taking I raised to 584 as a common part from the numerator, we remains inside the bracket as I raised to 8 plus I raised to 6 plus I raised to 4 plus I square plus 1. Similarly, taking I raised to 574 as a common part from the denominator, we remains in the bracket I raised to 8 plus I raised to 6 plus I raised to 4 plus I raised to 2 plus 1. Now we observe this bracket is common in both numerator and denominator, so this bracket gets cancelled. And we remains with now I raised to 584 divided by I raised to 574. Okay. And so now it is equal to I raised to 584 minus 574. And it is equal to I raised to 10. Now I raised to 10 can be written as it is I raised to 4 into 2 plus 2. It is of the form I raised to 4n plus 2 and its value is minus 1. And so the value for the given fraction is minus 1 here. Now see the next example number 3. See the example. Prove that 1 plus I bracket raised to 4 multiplied by 1 plus 1 upon I bracket raised to 4 is equal to 16. Now we consider here LHS and we prove its value is same as the RHS. So see the solution. Consider 1 LHS 1 plus I bracket raised to 4 multiplied by 1 plus 1 upon I raised to 4. Now we know by using the property value for 1 plus I is minus I, means value of this second bracket is 1 minus I bracket raised to 4. And therefore it is equal to 1 plus I raised to 4 multiplied by 1 minus I raised to 4. Now it is of the form A raised to M into B raised to M. We know the property for indices as A raised to M into B raised to M is same as A into B bracket raised to M. And so using this property, here we get it is equal to 1 plus I multiplied by 1 minus I whole bracket raised to 4. And so it is equal to here we get 1 plus I into 1 minus I bracket raised to 4. Now it is of the form a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Now a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. Here a is 1 and b is I. So the value of this bracket is now 1 square minus I square. So it is equal to 1 square minus I square bracket raised to 4, but value of I square is minus 1. So this minus minus becomes plus 1. So we get here 1 plus 1. It is 1 plus 1 raised to 4 means 2 raised to 4. And value of 2 raised to 4 is 16 and it is equal to RHS. And hence here we get the proof of this example number 3. See the next example. Example number 4, it is if x plus iy is equal to a plus ib bracket cube, show that x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 4 multiplied by a square minus b square. This is the given term and this is we have to prove. And so for this we consider the term that we have to give. So in the solution consider x plus iy is equal to a plus ib bracket cube. Now open this cube here first by using a plus b bracket cube's formula. Remember that formula here. A plus b bracket cube is equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. If we compare here, a is a but b is I into b. So using this formula, see what we get. It is equal to means x plus iy is equal to a cube plus 3 multiplied by a square multiplied by ib plus 3 multiplied by a multiplied by ib bracket square plus ib bracket cube. Simplify the terms, so we get x plus iy is equal to a cube plus 3a square bi minus 3ab square, because here I square b square but value of I square is minus 1. So because of that minus sign we get here the negative term. So minus 3ab square. And if we take here the cube, it is I cube b cube. But value of I cube is minus I. So it is minus b cube I. Now we write the real part in one bracket and the imaginary part in another bracket by taking I as the common part. And so we get x plus iy is equal to a cube minus 3ab square plus I multiplied by 3a square b minus b cube. Now since the complex number in LHS and the complex number in RHS both are equal, and therefore by using the equality of complex numbers we get x is equal to a cube minus 3ab square and y is equal to 3a square b minus b cube. Here taking a as a common part, therefore x is equal to a into a square minus 3b square, and taking here in the y, taking b as a common part, we remains with y is equal to b into 3a square minus b square. In this way here we get. Now from this we can find the value of x upon a and y upon b, and therefore x upon a is equal to a square minus 3b square and y upon b is equal to 3a square minus b square. Now consider the LHS that we have to prove. Okay, and so here consider x upon a plus y upon b, it is equal to, substituting their corresponding values, a square minus 3b square plus 3a square minus b square. Now a square plus 3a square is 4a square, minus 3b square minus b square is minus 4b square. Now taking 4 as a common part, inside the bracket we remains with a square minus b square. So x upon a plus y upon b is equal to 4 multiplied by a square minus b square. Hence we get the required proof. Now consider the next example, example number 5. If x plus iy is equal to square root of a plus ib upon c plus id, prove that x square plus y square bracket square is equal to a square plus b square divided by c square plus d square. In the similar way, consider the given thing. So solution, consider x plus iy is equal to square root of a plus ib upon c plus id. Now to simplify the square root, we take the square on both sides. So we get x plus iy bracket square is equal to a plus ib upon c plus id. Now take this square, we get x square plus 2xyi plus I square y square is equal to, now value of, by using the property, value of 1 upon c plus id is c minus id upon c square plus d square. And so in LHS we get a plus ib into c minus id divided by c square plus d square. Now we know value of I square is minus 1. So using that value, here we get x square minus y square plus 2xyi is equal to this product now AC minus ADI plus BCI minus I square BD, but value of I square is minus 1, so it becomes plus BD divided by C square plus D square. Now here write the real part and imaginary part separate in numerator, and so we get x square minus y square plus 2xyi is equal to AC plus BD plus I multiplied by BC minus AD whole divided by c square plus d square. Again separating here the real and imaginary parts, so we get x square minus y square plus 2xyi is equal to AC plus BD upon c square plus d square plus I into BC minus AD upon c square plus d square. Now use again here equality of complex numbers, and so we get x square minus y square is equal to AC plus BD upon c square plus d square, and 2xy is equal to BC minus AD upon c square plus d square. We call both as relation number 1. Now our aim to find the value for x square plus y square bracket square. So we consider that term x square plus y square bracket square. We rewrite this term as x square minus y square bracket square plus 4x square y square. Here if we open the square of LHS, it is x raised to 4 plus 2x square y square plus y raised to 4. Okay. Now to convert it to the known value x square minus y square, so we adjust here the square of x square minus y square. So for that I subtract here 2x square y square and add the same term 2x square y square. So now if I write here the term x raised to 4 minus 2x square y square plus y raised to 4 in one bracket, and here this 2x square plus 2x square, it becomes now here 4x square y square, means it is x square minus y square bracket square plus 4x square y square. In this way I write this LHS in terms of x square minus y square. Okay, see this how we get this term here. Okay, now substituting here the known values, so it is equal to AC plus BD divided by c square plus d square bracket square plus BC minus ADA divided by c square plus d square bracket square. We put both the values from relation number 1. Now taking here the square, we get, since denominator of both the terms is same, it is c square plus d square bracket square, so obviously their numerators get added here. So a square c square plus 2abcd plus b square d square plus b square c square minus 2abcd plus a square d square. Now here this 2abcd minus 2abcd, this term get cancelled. Now from this first and this third term, now we can take c square as a common part. Similarly for the second and fourth term, we can take d square as a common part. So taking in this way, here we get a square c square plus b square c square plus b square d square plus a square d square whole divided by c square plus d square bracket square. Taking that common part, we get here now x square plus y square bracket square is equal to c square into a square plus d square into b square plus a square whole divided by c square plus d square bracket square. Now taking a square plus b square as a common part from both the terms, inside the bracket we remains with c square plus d square. So it is equal to a square plus b square into c square plus d square divided by c square plus d square bracket square. Now here this one term get cancelled with one term in the denominator, and now we remains with a square plus b square divided by c square plus d square that we have to prove. Okay, and therefore we get x square plus y square bracket square is equal to a square plus b square divided by c square plus d square. Now see the next example. Example number 6. Find the value of x and y which satisfy the equation x plus 2y plus 2x minus 3y into y plus 4i is equal to 5, where x comma y belongs to real numbers. Okay, we have to simplify this, and our aim to find values of x and y. So consider the given term x plus 2y plus 2x minus 3yi plus 4i is equal to 5. Taking this 4i in RHS, it becomes negative. So we get x plus 2y plus 2x minus 3y into I is equal to 5 minus 4i. And so using equality of complex numbers, here we get two equations. First one is x plus 2y is equal to 5, and second equation is 2x minus 3y is equal to minus 4. Now solving these two equations for value of x and y. So now here to find the value of y first, I eliminate here x. So for that, multiplying equation 1 by 2 and subtracting it from equation number 2. And so multiplying equation 1 by 2 and subtract it from equation 2, we get 7y is equal to 14. And therefore y is equal to 2. Now put this value of y in one of the equations. So put this value of y in equation number 1. So from equation 1 we get x is equal to 5 minus 4. It is equal to 1. And hence x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. These are the values of x and y for the example number 6. Now see the next example, example number 7. Find the value of x, y and x plus y if x plus 2y plus 15i raised to 6 into y is equal to 7x plus I cube multiplied by y plus 4, where x comma y belongs to R. Solution: consider the given thing. X plus 2y plus 15i raised to 6y is equal to 7x plus I cube multiplied by y plus 4. Now since I raised to 6, this I raised to 6 can be written as I square bracket cube, but value of I square is minus 1, so minus 1 cube is minus 1, means here its value is, this term becomes now minus 15y. Again value of I cube is minus I, so it becomes minus of y plus 4 into I. And hence here we get now x plus 2y minus 15y is equal to 7x minus I into y plus 4. I raised to 6 is minus 1 and I cube is minus I. And therefore x plus 2I minus 15y minus 7x plus I into y plus 4 is equal to 0. I take all the terms in LHS. Now x minus 7x, it is minus 6x minus 15y. This is the real part. Taking I as a common term from the imaginary part, so we get 2 plus y plus 4 into I is equal to 0. Simplify this, we get minus 6x minus 15y plus I into y plus 6 is equal to 0. And so now using the equality of complex numbers, again here 0 can be written as 0 plus I0. we get minus 6x minus 15y is equal to 0, that is 6x plus 15y is equal to 0. We call this as relation number 1. And y plus 6 is equal to 0 means y is equal to minus 6. Put this value of y is equal to minus 6 in equation 1. We get from 1, 6x is equal to minus 15 into minus 6. It is x is equal to 15 because 6 get cancelled. And if here we get x is equal to 15, y is equal to minus 6. So x plus y is equal to 15 minus 6, it is 9. And therefore x plus y is equal to 15 minus 6, it is 9. And hence we get x is equal to 15, y is equal to minus 6 and x plus y is equal to 9. This is the solution for example number 7. So see you again in the next lecture with our new topic. Thank you.